Communication benefits or impacts sport and performance, as if a coach does not have a good communication, then if an athlete performed a skill incorrectly and the coach did not communicate with them and give them feedback, then the performer would not improve and therefore progress, meaning that their performance would be decreased. It benefits sport and performance, as for example, in gymnastics, if a performer was practicing a front walkover and they performed it correctly, then the coach can communicate to the athlete about what went well, allowing them to improve performance during a game. A coach can signal or communicate to the athlete what they need to do to improve or what they are doing well. This basically means that the athlete is focused and knows what their goals are. Organisation. If a coach is organised, then each training session will be planned out efficiently in order for the athletes to improve and progress. If it's not organised, then it won't be as structured, meaning athletes won't know what they are doing or where they need to improve. For example, in a game of netball, if the passing drills are not organised or the drills are not linked to the performers improving, then it would be pointless. Therefore, there's a risk that the sport and performance will not increase. Planning is vital because you need to know as a coach what you are going to be delivering each session. If you do not plan, then it shows poor organisation skills and means you are not helping to improve the athlete's sporting performance, as you know you have not planned your sessions efficiently and effectively, so training would be pointless. It benefits sporting performance as it allows the coach to see where the athletes are in terms of progress during each session, and it also allows the coach to plan the session to what the athlete needs, or to improve on certain skills. This will increase their sporting performance as they are practicing and improving skills during each training session. So an example of this would be if an athlete needed to improve passing during a game, you could do passing drills or even play a mini game to represent a competitive situation, so they are simply improving through practice. Safety. So a coach needs to ensure that the athletes are safe and also that the equipment is safe and the location or environment they are playing in is safe. This is vital because if performers do not feel safe, then they may not perform as well, but also the coach is responsible for these things, so if anything was to happen, then it would be the coach's fault. For example, if a racket was broken or was on the verge of breaking, then if an athlete used this during a game, then there's a risk of it breaking and possibly injuring the athlete or causing a performance decrease, as if the racket breaks just after smashing a shot in badminton, then they won't be able to hit the cock shuttle when receiving it from the other player. So this benefits sporting performance as it is safety, as if safety is ensured in all areas, then the performance will not be at risk of decreasing, as athletes will also feel safe in the environment they are playing in, meaning less stress during a game. Technical tactics. So it's so vital that the coach has knowledge of the technical tactics. This is because the coach needs to have a good amount of knowledge of the sport they are coaching. This is so they know all the tactics in order to win the game. This benefits sporting performance as it allows the athletes to be taught tactics in order to improve the game so performance increases. This boosts the athletes' confidence as they are winning. An example of this would simply be in a rugby during a banana split where they have a player run in to receive the ball as it gets swept down the line. Tactics like this confuse the opposing players as the ball is going in different directions, allowing the team to cover more ground. It's vital for a coach to be enthusiastic because if a coach is not enthusiastic about the sport they are coaching, then it will rub off on the performers and they won't feel as enthusiastic to perform, meaning performance is at risk of decreasing. Enthusiasm benefits sport performance as it allows the players to feel excited and driven to perform, and they are more likely to progress and succeed if they enjoy their sport. This allows performance to increase as they are more likely to perform to a higher standard if they are enthusiastic and motivated. Knowledgeable. So it's crucial for a coach to be knowledgeable because they need to have enough knowledge in order to coach their sport. If they're not knowledgeable, then the athletes are not receiving the right information in order to progress in their sport, leading to a performance decrease. This benefits sport and performance as by a coach being knowledgeable, it means that athletes are more likely to progress and perform highly as they know where to improve. This is due to the coach having the knowledge to see where the performer went wrong and can help them improve. An example of this would be in a rugby game when a player is performing a tackle incorrectly by tackling too high. If a coach is knowledgeable in their sport, then they will be able to pinpoint that and communicate with the athlete, giving them feedback on where to improve. If they were not knowledgeable, they would think that it is acceptable to do this, which could actually risk injury to the players. Benefits of being approachable is that It benefits sport and performance as if a coach is approachable, then the athletes will feel more confident in discussing problems with the coach. This allows the coach to help them so that they can improve. An example of this would be in a netball game if an athlete is confused on where they go on the court, depending on the position they play. If they're approachable, then the athlete is more likely to speak out to the coach. The coach can then give feedback to the athlete, and this helps them improve their own knowledge and performance, which will obviously lead to a performance increase. There will be a decrease in performance if a coach is not approachable, as the athlete will continue doing the same mistake or being worried about an issue. So safeguarding benefits and also impacts sport and performance as it ensures the athlete's safety. This is beneficial as it means that athletes are safe, so they are more likely to perform highly as they feel safe. DBS forms are to be filled out by coaches to ensure they have no criminal convictions when working with young individuals. Then the coach has a responsibility to protect the players. With risk assessments, they benefit sport and performance as it means that once a risk assessment is carried out and has been clarified as safe, then there is no risk to the athletes, meaning they can perform at a high level. If a risk was involved, they could potentially injure themselves, leading to performance decrease during a game. It also allows the coaches to be aware of any risks so players have the best possible environment to play in so they can win the game and have an increased performance. Equal opportunities can benefit or even impact sport and performance as it's ensuring everyone is treated equally. This can benefit sport and performance as everyone's given equal opportunities, so athletes feel included. This can increase sport and performance as they will feel more part of a team and will be more motivated when performing. An example of this would be giving opportunities to do something no matter your ability. So whether you are a player with high ability or a low ability player, to perform you will get given the same opportunities. It also gives the low ability players an opportunity to improve skills as they are given the same opportunities as high ability players, and they are also playing amongst different abilities, so they'll be able to kind of learn from them. No player will feel like they have been treated unequally and will be more enthusiastic about participating in their sport with their team. A physiotherapist benefits sport and performance as they help the athletes by giving them advice on how to recover after an injury, and also helps them recover back to full health. This means that when they go back to perform in their sport, they'll be stronger and fitter, meaning their performance could increase. They benefit sport and performance as without these sporting professionals, athletes will be injured for longer, therefore they are vital when it comes to injury and recovery. Goal setting needs to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and timely in order to be successful. This is because if it is not specific, then you won't know exactly what you are wanting to achieve, and a specific goal has a much greater chance of being accomplished than just a general goal. It needs to be measurable because it means you can identify exactly what it is you want to see, hear and feel when you reach your goal, breaking your goal down into measurable elements. Attainable is investigating whether the goal really is acceptable to you, so the goals have to be realistic and achievable, and it has to be relevant so that you want to is the goal that you want to achieve, and why do you want to achieve that goal? So is it basically relevant with achieving your end goal? Is it timely? So you got to think about how long is it going to take you to achieve this, and will you be able to maintain that motivation for that period of time? If not, then obviously you're going to have to reflect back on your goal. Goal setting benefits sport and performance as it allows athletes to work on and achieve specific goals in order to increase overall sport and performance. By setting small achievable goals leading to the main goal, it helps athletes stay motivated and committed for longer, as they are achieving goals throughout, which gives them a sense of fulfillment. This will help them achieve their goals and increase sport and performance.